Yeah, folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Terra Invicta. We are Project Exodus, and last episode we did launch a little fleet over to this potato-shaped rock called Moroppy, because there's a lot of metal over here, which we'd like, and there's a tiny academy base over here. It is defended by a single level 1 point defense array. So theoretically, an orbital bombardment should be relatively easy. Now, maybe, probably should have set up some marine ships, and maybe we'll look into setting up a marine fleet to go and take some of these things as is. Anyway, we're going to go bombard. I'm going to try to do a safe bombard with the high-level stuff. Oops. I deselected my fleet. Now, the only thing is, hopefully, we get it done fairly quickly, because there is an alien fleet coming to intercept the Moroppy Slayer fleet. We're not going to a system where the aliens are. We do admittedly have a colony type ship here. Our mini mining colonizer class gunship is in this, but I'm still a little offended that they're intercepting. Now they're I think intercepting us late June, so hopefully we can get everything done by that. We're gonna go a high level bombardment, hopefully outrange the lasers of the point defense thing while whacking them with our heavy siege cannons. So fingers crossed that that is going to work out, and we're not going to stupidly lose any ships or anything like that. Alien base on Callisto. Investigating that. Not too much crazy stuff has happened. Oh, there we go. Nice bombard. No ships lost over here. And we can see all of the bits and bobs are now gone. Has ended its bombardment run. Did you not destroy it? We have destroyed it. Good. Okay. And ahead of schedule. Okay. I guess it's locks in for like 14 days for the full bombard. But okay. So we're going to found an outpost. And manage this, and yeah, we will. Part of me is like, we may as well immediately go up to a level 2. Okay, this is. I'm gonna rename this to Moroppy, so I can find it again. I'm just gonna double check that we don't need to refuel. 69 LTV isn't huge, but I mean, it'll get us back somewhere. I think I might still go to Earth, even though, again, it's not necessarily the most as closest. 22 weeks is an awfully long time. What about Mercury? 14 weeks. And what about Ceres? Which I can never remember which of these orbits Ceres is in. I think I just checked that one. Would it be at the top of the list? I just checked the middle as well. Oh, Ceres. Ceres shipyard, 10 weeks. Okay, we'll go to Ceres. But very likely it's going to be intercepted on the way there because we're already being chased and we might lose these guys, which certainly I wouldn't love. But these are some of our more outdated battle cruisers. It still hurts. Don't get me wrong. Anyway, we're not having to do an early refuel here. So yeah, I'm going to go immediately to level it up to a 2. Just build that instantly. I guess it would have been faster. Maybe completing it first, then doing the upgrade. I don't know. Unless I go immediately just to the colony core. I don't think we're going to go to level 3, but we will go to level 2. I don't know. I don't know if this was faster or not, but I'm going to want it to be the level 2 immediately. That's getting shipped from Earth, which I was kind of fine with. We just need to clear the site. So bring the colony ship may not have accelerated things. I don't know. I guess I would have to wait for the construction hub to be finished to get any kind of real speed boost locally, to be able to build locally at all. So maybe this is fine. All right. Enemies are planning. Sure. I did go and spend everyone's XP right before the episode started. Commander Grant. Nothing to investigate. Nothing to assault. Oh, I think it's time. We're going to do a pass through. Yeah, anyone who's detected by anyone, let's do a big reset. Our espionage is quite high on most of our characters at this point, so they hopefully won't get constantly spotted. I still like sending them to Rome. It's only adjacent to provinces, and there's no really good reason that anyone should be in either one of those two. So my assumption is that they're not really going to get spotted as they sit around here. You're only known by 1, but no, let's do a full reset.
Evading pursuit.
And you? Okay, so everyone was known by something except for Letitia. I'll do a reset because no one's doing anything, and you might have done another prioritizing. Okay, that seems fine. Yeah, let's do a big reset there. Probe has arrived at just Wet rock, which I don't really need. Laying low, laying low. Yep. Uh-huh. Good job. Oh, one more.
Initiating deep cover.
Evading pursuit.
Oh, I did blow up one little alien fleet in between episodes, a little one around Earth. Okay, these guys arrived at Mercury. I suspect what they're about to do is bombard our base on Mercury, which isn't the first time. They start, take some damage, and then leave. No, they immediately just leave. Like, never mind, we don't want to be here. Okay. I did complete the tech that lowers the hate by 25% for all our bases. I mean, it's still red here. It's still going to be really high. I'm just hoping it maybe lowers some of the response slightly. Although we're probably, you know, close to maybe some sort of total war. Or maybe we can avoid it completely with Project Exodus. I don't know. Japan's being awfully aggro here. Who controls Japan? Oh, the initiative. All right. What? What? We have an alien agent again. They must be booped. All right. Ryan. We can run at least a couple of people on investigate duties. In fact, we might be able to have 3 decent investigations. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, Cassandra base. Right, tier 2, which is going to be fine, mostly for lots of volatiles, which actually our volatile situation is fine now. Fusion reactor array, a farm. Yeah, I'm not going to build anything else here. That's fine. We're not going to go to tier 3, and without the tier 3, I don't think it can defend itself, so we're not going to worry about it. Okay. Yeah, Letitia's investigation is at a 25 as well. So let's queue up a few. Oh, even then, 89%. Let's bring you up.
Target.
And investigate. It's the same one. Good.
We'll see what they're up to.
And then Grant has no real investigation, but I will get you to investigate the alien activity. And you don't really have anything. I'll put you on auto.
Ready for my mission.
An 8. I suspect this isn't going to be... Yeah, it starts at 10%. Or no, it's not even. It's 3% yet. No, just automate you.
What's the
and... Yep, leave you guys on auto. All right. Let's maybe go and boop that guy in the face if he sticks around, because I don't want them to be doing alien activity in my territory. I was fine with letting them maybe do things elsewhere, with the hope that someone else will deal with them at some point.
assistance?
Person of interest surveilled.
Critical success. Ooh, that's nice. So, I don't know if we got 2 or 3 points of intel on that. Meanwhile, you failed. A little bit of an XCOM-y. Okay, so we're not going to queue up an assassination on this turn because we didn't get enough intel, so we'll have both of them go again. Energy Institute. I'm still just picking up a few of these little science labs. Trying to get some of the level 3 things there. Fleet officer. Is this... Oh, we have more officers. Actually, the sooner we get that, maybe the better. Actually, hold on. I'm going to do this because it might lead to some engine options that we want to investigate. So let me do that. Although I guess we're doing... I'm only doing 2 energy things. Okay, that's fine. Oh, this is another XP booster. Are there 3 of them? 3 that are plus 40 XPs? Because I know for sure I did one, I think, last episode, and I think I said, oh, I think this is the second one then. So I don't know. I don't think you can search for that in the full tree, maybe with one of the external websites. All right, there's an alien running around India. Parasite emitter, which mostly it's probably going to be for maybe if we need a new person, a new persuasion person. That, I mean, maybe we should get that to not lose our people. You know what? All right, I'll get the Dunna repair over here. Hopefully it extends how long we've got our agents. Although we're doing 2 life sciences over here, but so be it. All right. We're now over 10K a month tech. Not bad. Yeah, limiting factor is really just the pure metals. And actually, I think I'm going to queue up a couple of ships now. Right, that's the Island Bean base, which we were just looking at, which we're not really going to interact with. Ship construction. I'm going to keep going with the 300Ks and... oh, shoot. I'm at Merc 2. We're queued up the others? No, we're on show all. Because, yeah, there you go. You're building a couple of those. Oh, hold on. I want to do the no exotics version. That's right. Okay. Because we need to save a little bit, I think, to enable some repairs. And then the other two I queued up were not the no exotics version, which was a little bit of a mistake, although not really big deal. All right, Grant, go on another investigation. And yeah, another round of let's investigate this alien here. And then we'll try to boop them. Are you here to boop? 25 espionage. You might be, and I don't mind that. New construction module. Baseline base. Do we upgrade you to a... Oh, you are already at a 2. Yeah. Then... I mean, I want to upgrade you to a 2 for the mining complex. Which means you will need a little bit more power. So I'll just upgrade the fusion reactor array, and now you're going to be laughing power-wise. I think I might as well put a farm down. That's going to be okay. Again, probably I don't need the point defense. Do I want to upgrade the construction module and the space dock? Honestly, here's the thing. I don't know if I want the make money. And I don't know if the base construction module... The base construction module doesn't make money. It allows founding of platforms and outposts where we are, which may not be required. The nanofactory does what else? It does inequality, Earth interface, which it's not. Orbitals and settlements, platforms. Although it lets you do to tier 2s. Production for money, tech category. Yeah, I don't know if that I'm going to level you up. I mean, with a little bit of spare power, I guess maybe we should go and slap down some labs just to technically use them. We could use... maybe a little more life. Or materials. Materials pretty valuable. So, 50, we got 22 to spare, and this is 24. Okay, so we're not going to build another one. I guess I could build a type 1. There we go, that's 18. So we should have 4. Yep, good. Okay, let's just do that. We can help, so we should.
Offering
Yeah, man.
assistance.
If you go and boop this alien, you know, I owe you a beer, my
I have
friend.
new information.
Okay, I'm thinking that we might be getting to level 5 now. We'll double check with our own assassination attempt to make sure it's level 5. We may have to do another intel thing. So you're doing abductions? Yeah, of course you are. You punk. You alien bases. Yeah, we're gonna start to be a little aggro on that too. New settlement core at Moroppy. Oh, this is tier 2 already. Okay, that was much faster than I expected. Let's upgrade the power and then put down the mining. And this is valuable enough. I wonder if I should plan to go to level 3. I'm going to leave this here for the acceleration help. But I am wondering about going to level 3. Which means let's go and plan, say, 3 layered defense arrays, which will be upgraded to battle stations later. And then do that. And you need more power and stuff, but yeah, that's okay. We'll just, yep. All right. War, everybody's fighting. More war. Well, it's the same war, it's South Sudan. But more people are getting involved in it. All right. Man, great if you finish the boop right now. I mean, I don't even know. Maybe you were just doing your own investigation too. It's a fair amount of volatiles, but I don't know, maybe? Again, I think I'd have to send a colony ship out there, and the micromanagement of it is kind of annoying. I think we always send them from Earth. Hey, did I miss something else that would give us an extra range on that? Maybe I did.
Acknowledge.
Maybe there's another chemical rocket level or something that increases the range for this settlement. Level 5. So we're at full intel. The most we can get is our coin flip, which I guess we'll do.
Reporting in.
Just thematically, it makes sense for Grant to do the protection, even though it doesn't
here.
actually matter.
Heading there
And you'll
now.
go and do that. All right. Coin flip on the alien assassination, please. And we are just about ready to have one more of our no exo ships in the queue, please. It hasn't quite started. It'll need a tiny bit more metals. Okay. We've arrived here. I think we're still being... Well, you know what? I think when we arrived in orbit and left, the alien fleet got the option of redirecting, and I think they changed their mind. Echo 178 is... Oh, right. Is a colony dreadnought that got built that I think was supposed to go off with one of our series groups at some point, but I left ahead of time. And that's the one that got destroyed. Just go ahead and join with that. I might keep this fleet named the Moroppy Slayer, which is interesting. So now we have an orbital colonizer and a ground colonizer. You know, I think what we're going to do is send you to Earth and rendezvous at Shipyard 2. Go with Delta V expenditure just to save some gas. Oh, that is slow. Never mind. Here. You can delay it a little bit to save some fuel, but
Defending the
you don't wait too long. All right, you're being defended. Good.
Our interests.
Missed my chance.
68. All right. Well, we'll give him another go. Oh, hello. Is that a ground invasion ship? No, I guess it's just this cruiser. 2.4K. Oh, and there's another fleet. We got... Okay, so they're clearly going to run from this. Yeah, they're going to be able to run away from this. So, do we just go and try to trim off a little? Maybe. What's the other alien fleet? So this is 1583. There's 1507. They both have no operation. They're probably just going to leave, but I wouldn't mind taking a crack at them. So let's say we go to 1.8. They might still run. So if I do those two, that's about 700 left. So we're 2.1. So if we do this, we're at about 1.8 strength. Let's try to engage 1583 with this. And that's the other alien fleet. Yeah, oh, we're just going to have to wait on that one. Oh, hold on. They merged. Ooh, I didn't see that coming. Okay, they didn't engage. That's good. Wait. Oh, they're both in the same orbit. They didn't merge, but we will have to fight them both. Which we might be able to manage with Echo 179. Let's see what they do. I'm going to return to the shipyard here. And remerge. Are they both still here? Have they both left? They're both still here. Oh! You're leaving. Hold on, I'm confused. You're still here in orbit. You don't have infinite Delta V. You're going to have more combat acceleration. But... now you've left. Yeah, so we're not going to do... Well, I mean, I could still try to intercept them, but... I think they'll just end up running, which is annoying. Okay, you're still docked? No, right, you still arrived at the old destination. So let's return you over here. All right, groovy.
Things are cooling off.
Resupply, but it shouldn't take much. And let's wait. And pump out some more ships. All right. Tech-wise, so Terra Fusion, Titanic spacecrafts, they're chooching along. Argentina regime change, investigating alien activity. Stations around Tethys. Yeah, we're going to have to go and make some aggro moves. Okay, hitting the alien base with the Marines doesn't let us take it. It might still be a good way to clear. So I'm wondering if I should get some Marine, some transport ships in here. And... Oh, you were built at shipyard. Oh, oh yeah, hold on. I didn't realize I was building a bunch at shipyard. As opposed to shipyard 2. So, transfer to shipyard 2, please. Alright, let's do a marine transport ship. Ship designer. I think, like, the cruiser was... This is all utility modules, right? Yeah, so I think you're good for this. So what we want is a troop carrier. So again, they'll try to avoid some combat, which is what we want. Drive-wise, we're going to do the same thing we've been doing. We'll put Poseidon drive on there. I think we've been using this. Maybe I mean, we could level this up, but maybe I should hide it. Anyway, we'll put the terawatt one in there. You need a battery and a radiator. That is non-optional. And our utility modules, is it just going to be Marines? I think so. And then what I'm going to do is load this all up with the smallest possible lasers for point defense type thing. So hull weapons first with the lasers. We could put actual, like, the point defense ones. But no, we're just going to do 3 of those. And then for the nose, I'm even going to do a couple of small lasers. Actually, maybe I should do... It doesn't really matter because, honestly, I don't know if it's going to turn to face things properly. I'm not sure. And with this one, I'm more worried... Because you're going to hang back. I'm more worried about the flanks. I'm definitely going to do 10 and 10 over here. Maybe something like this. Like, I'm okay with this being a little cheaper. We still need to have 300 Delta V so that it can keep up with the other ships. But otherwise be kind of cheaper. So this can't take anywhere near the same frontal punishment as the others, but it shouldn't have to. It's still going to be 1.4k metals. It is not ultra cheap. I could remove the guns, but I don't think that's what I want. Just looking at the utility things. I mean, it's full of lasers, so the laser engines would obviously add some damage. Oh, maybe I should give it an ECM module. No, we really just want as much, like, marine, like, throw weight. I mean, throw weight is usually when we're talking about guns, but you know what I'm talking about here. Yeah, I think this is Troop Cruiser 300k. And even if we just throw maybe 2 of these in our fleet, so we have the option of using this fleet against human bases that we want to take over, as opposed to alien bases we just want to destroy. You can also destroy them with the Marines, but it does just destroy them. You arrive, they'll resupply, and then you're going to join. Okay, 3.8k. Yeah, we don't need a lot more for this to be chunky enough for me to feel like we can defend things. Is that just what those farms look like? The fusion farms, I mean? Okay. They looked like they were blown up, you know? Some of the graphics in this game, when one of these modules is destroyed, is all kind of orange, like kind of fiery. Let's go Earth Shipyard 2. Let's throw one of those in there. For the 100 combat strength in and of itself. Now, it's not the same degree of effectiveness, but it'll still be something. Almost acting as a rear guard for little ships that are trying to sneak behind us. Okay, enemies are planning. Do we try another assassination? Yeah, they're still in our territory, so the rules still apply. Kill them. Big expensive ops mission. Grant is going to go and burnate an alien asset. So Fei Yun will put you on protect duty of Letitia.
On guard.
The spy and the criminal hanging out together. And then Yoko, we've got nothing for you to do. All right, cue that up. We must be almost done, these guys. Now, the question is, are we actually going to end up building some Titans with the 300k Delta V? Or are we going to consider waiting until we get an X tier or something? Missed by 1%! These guys all have bombs in their heads, right? Like, every time this happens, I'm like, I get sus. And then it turns out to be fine. Yeah, you're also in shipyard orbit. Okay. Yeah, like, we could increase the amount of points we spend, but I don't know. Like, that's so expensive, and I'm not sure that's worth it. We can live without this. Have to sell more, but actually our finances are fine now. I mean, that's definitely seems like the sort of thing we're going to want to reduce the bombardment. Maybe not. Can still grab some of these labs. Welfare boost is okay. The skunk works increase. Maybe more officers. Particle collider. Yeah, I'm not necessarily going to rush that. This does lead to some other drives. I don't know. Maybe hardened hab shelters. Habs take 25% less damage from orbital bombardment. Does this protect all my modules from orbital bombardment? Maybe it's really good. I like independent commands, but we actually don't worry about it yet. Okay, I'm going to grab this. I don't know, but maybe that's really good. Hang on. Oh, yes, shipyard. So you got to transfer to shipyard 2, please. Resupply, join Earth Def, which is now rocking 4.2. Okay, I think after this round of ships gets done, we'll hit the 5K mark, and that might be enough to dissuade the aliens from attacking us. And if they do, even if they send like one of those, we saw they had like a 7-point-something fleet, and they got a couple places where they got like a pair. They at least one place where they got a pair of 4K fleets, and if they merge in an 8K, we might still be able to do it. Again, weaker on paper, but probably stronger in practice. All right. Yes, no kidding, we've identified an alien. We keep trying to shoot it, but it don't work. Presumably, Fenyo over here is trying to do exactly the same thing, too. And certainly I won't cry if he does it. In fact, it might be better. Okay. Seems fine. Oh. How many times can we lose the coin flip? Starting to get a little expensive. No, don't assassinate my buddy. Assassinate this one.
Target.
And we'll still have
Ready for
you
orders.
protect Letitia.
Defending
Protect,
the VIP.
protect. All right, let's go. I think there might be some unifications that are possible over here, but there doesn't really seem to be a need to do it currently. Although, if someone starts to cause trouble in one of these and flip some of our points, then I might wish I've done it. Okay, the fact that the aliens are grabbing a bunch of bases is no good. We're gonna have to start starving them out of things.
I'll keep them safe.
Okay, Moroppy. Oh, right, did go all the way up to tier 3. You're still building that, so... Okay, I will upgrade the fusion farm. Maybe I should have let it finish. I suspect we're going to need a second one. So I'm going to start a second one. Let some of these things finish, and then we'll consider queuing up some upgrade at that point. Okay.
I will help them.
We're going to invest a lot in that base, but I think it's going to pay dividends, and it's going to be worth doing. Oh yeah, the Moroppy Slayer is here, which I think is going to just merge.
Down.
Finally! Excellent. Join Earth Def, although that does include... There we go, the mini miner. Which this I'm going to have merge with Ground Colonizer, just to try to keep them organized. Probably these will get folded into Earth Def, or at least one of them, for wherever we go. All right, yeah, not worried about interacting there. I'll do a pass through my bases, just to make sure there's no weird power situation or something in between episodes. Make sure everything is chooching along properly. What are we looking at? December, November. Okay, that's still fine. We want most of the priority here, but I don't want the Titanic spacecraft to be too far behind because they're very linked. I'm not worried about pushing our tech explicitly here. It probably something will change here at some point. I mean, the global research at some point will run out, and then you get like the repeatable techs that like give a chance for projects to re-unlock again. And then we'll probably focus entirely internally at that point. But these two are required for a victory condition. Oh, shite! Okay, we've now officially entered total war with the aliens. Okay. I guess this assassination put them over the top. I mean, I think effectively we're nearly there. I don't know if that's going to step up their attacks at all. I think they were probably already in the mode of, well, we're looking for targets regardless. And now it's never going to fade away. I mean, I think we were already there. I don't think this is going to make a difference to our situation. It means it's impossible for it to ever go lower at this point, I think. And maybe okay, hopefully, I don't know. But yeah, we really have to go and start blowing up some alien bases to start starving them out. And I'm actually wondering, we might, with this group, we need to establish Total and Jupiter first. But then from there, we're probably going to sortie and try to clear out the alien presence from all there's got to be a name, the Jovian moons. I'm like, what is the adjective version of Jupiter? Jovian, because some reason, I don't know. Unless I'm using that wrong, which is always possible. Folks, thanks for watching another episode. I'm going to see you next time. Bye-bye.